I guess it's live now. Said it was reconnecting. Okay. We'll try to take that again. What's up? Happy Saturday, college game day. Sorry, I gotta wet my palate before I start talking. So I'm out here at the grill and I've got a dozen chicken wings, and all I do to season them, I let them come up to room temperature. I'll throw some olive oil on there, salt, pepper, and I've got sriracha pepper. It's fucking amazing. You gotta try it. I think McCormick makes it, or someone else. But the way, I smoke them for a little bit and then I'll throw them on the grill just to get them a little bit more crispier. But I'm a fan of Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't think I've ever met anyone that hasn't been to a Buffalo Wild Wings officially. They've got so many flavors, and garlic parmesan is one of my favorite flavors that they have there. It's so good. So I was like, you know what? I can make that shit. I can figure that out somehow. Well, all you gotta do, thank God for the interwebs, you just Google Copycat, fill in the blank, whatever you want to make. I found so many good recipes, and it's good if you like to eat out at restaurants. You can find recipes out there by Googling Copycat shit for those recipes, and then you can substitute healthy things. So what I'm going to do, basically tell you the Copycat recipe that I'm using for the garlic parmesan, and how I tweaked it a little bit to make it, not go right to my man titties, or whatever yours are, wherever your fat kid foods go to. Yeah, so that's actually the drink I was talking about making yesterday. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, before I forget, I am going to smoke these chicken wings with, what did I use yesterday? I think I used mesquite. So this is hickory. I don't know. Usually I do apple or mesquite with chicken wings, but no, we're going straight hickory on that. So, if you can tell, I've got my old school. I know people say, oh, it's old school. No, this is like circa 1991 shit that I bought at the mall in West Virginia. So I had to wear this today, and West Virginia annihilated Kansas. Hey, good job, Kansas. But you might as well stick with basketball, not so much in football. Maybe that one year in 2007. That's it. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to smoke these wings, probably a half hour, 45 minutes. I don't want to smoke them too much, because sometimes when you smoke stuff for a long time, it's like you're licking a friggin' chimney or something. Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll just stop right there. I won't go in depth of doing anything to Santa Claus, because, yeah. Anyway, so, I basically mixed up a lot of the stuff in here already, and I'll read them off to you. I've got them written down here. I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a half a cup of mayonnaise, but instead of using mayonnaise, I use Greek yogurt. Same thing. I bet you can't tell the difference. So instead of mayonnaise, I use Greek yogurt. And then it called for a tablespoon of corn syrup. I didn't have corn syrup, and I didn't want to just pour that nasty shit in there, so I just used honey instead. Let's see what else. I've got, and a teaspoon of lemon juice and tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And what I have in here is, the recipe calls for 6 cloves of garlic, and if you know me, I usually add like 3 cloves of garlic, whatever the recipe calls for, because I like a lot of garlic. And usually, like I say, those recipes are made for people that, I don't know, don't like a lot of garlic, and they're kind of erring on the side of caution. Screw that shit. I like garlic. So it called for 6 cloves, so I think I've got like 9 in here. But I roasted them in the oven for about. I told Alexa time it for 20 minutes, and they were pretty, pretty good. So basically, you peel them, drizzle a little olive oil on them, put them on a baking dish like this, cover it with foil at 350 for 20 minutes, and pull those out when they're done. Let them cool, mash them up, kind of like I have here. And I'll throw those in there. And then the recipe also called for a tablespoon of apple cider, or shit, no. What was I? Oh, 2 tablespoons of Parmesan. If you look at, I mean, there's a pretty good amount of, liquid in here. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Nope, I doubled that shit. So I wanted a little more garlicky and a little bit more cheesy. Just because. So that is the sauce. Oh shit, that's good. I haven't even put the spices in yet. So here's my spices. My little... Oh god, is that a hair? Shit. Anyway. Alright, here's my spices. I'll go with the ones I know off the top of my head. Oregano, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, hold on. And do a smell test. Margarine, is that no. This is oregano and basil, I don't know which one. And this one that's thyme. So, oregano, thyme, basil, marjoram, pepper, salt, red pepper flakes. And each one of those is 1/4 of a teaspoon. So, why does that shit always stick to that one? Alright. And I just mix that up. And while I'm smoking these wings, I'm just gonna let this stuff kind of sit in the fridge. Kind of let it sit, let all the things in there I just talked to you about mold together. Now, for the chicken wings, the temperature is about up to, 325. That hickory burns hot. Shit. Oh, no, not that one. That's my makeshift cooking glove out here, my mechanics. That's what I pull the chimney off the side burner with. So, as usual, you don't want to get the salmonella. So, get that going. And I'm just going to put these little chickens up on here. Little indirect heat going. And like I said, I'm only going to put these on for 45 minutes. I don't want that chimney taste. Man, let me sop some of that up. Yeah. So, basically, just want a smoky flavor on these. God, I feel like I'm repeating myself all the time. I'm sorry. So yeah. Once they're done, now I spaced those out pretty shitty. Oh well. That's fine. So, I'll try to keep those around 275. And there's not, there's not a lot of meat on them. There's kind of a lot of fat. So, the ones that are kind of close to the firebox, I'll keep an eye on. I don't want to ignite those things and char them up like, a Branch Davidian meeting gone wrong. That can't be too soon. That shit happened like in 92 or 93, so whatever. Anyway, before I start talking about David Koresh anymore, man, I swear to God, I tell you what, this is a completely random story. As a kid, I would speed all the time. All the time. I'd drive fast, all that stuff. And now that I'm a dad, I mean, the speed limit in this neighborhood is 25. Man, there's this one motherfucker that lives down the street, thinks he's qualifying for Talladega every time he drives up and down the street. Drives me nuts. I've stared at him, I've yelled at him, I've done all, I don't know, he's an older guy too, which is weird. I don't know if he like goes senile and, falls asleep and his foot just goes down on the pedal, but man, it drives me nuts. So, I don't know. I guess it's payback for all those years that, I was speeding and I'd have all these old men chasing me out with their brooms, yelling at me and all that good stuff. Let's see, what's Laney asking? Any mods to the smoker box? No. I've got it I think because I assembled it so well, I think that's why there's no mods to it. I mean, I didn't have to put any gaskets in it to keep the smoke from going out and leaking. It stays pretty much intact for the most part, but as I say that, I look over here and there's smoke seeping out from the hood. No, I didn't do any mods. I've seen a couple people on the YouTube that had some cool stuff, but no, man, for the most part, it's pretty much it's pretty much stock. And what is that? Oh. Congratulations, this is your most watched live video yet. Wow, thank you, Facebook. I don't know how to respond to that. Other than, why don't you come up with an algorithm that doesn't lock me out for a whole goddamn day for posting videos because I had music playing in the background that I purchased from iTunes. Dicks. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. But you're gonna take a bath in your dollar bills. Or your $100 bills or whatever. Anyway, I guess I won't talk about that anymore because that really burns my ass. I mean, you think they've got all those 100-pound heads working there? One of those nerds can come up with an algorithm to figure that shit out, so people don't get locked out of posting videos. I mean, I'm all about purchasing music. No, God, I don't know if you remember Napster. God, I downloaded so many damn songs off of Napster when I was in college at the academy, and I'll never forget the first song I downloaded. I don't know why, and it's kind of embarrassing. It was Krista Berg's song, "The Lady in Red." I don't know why that was the first. I could have downloaded any song. That was the first one I downloaded. God, I kind of want to go back in time and dick punch that person that downloaded that, which was me. Anyway, let's see. Back on top. Hold on. 250, not bad. I'm gonna give this fire a little bit of a. Just a little bit of that. So, when these are smoked to what I want them, I'll put them on the grill, bring the meat up to temp so I don't get sick, and then I'll take those off, and they're going to be kind of crispy. And then what I'm going to do is throw them in a bigger bowl and just a little flick of the wrist, toss them around in that sauce, and that's it. That's all good. So I'm running out of shit to talk about, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going here. Yeah, I hope you all have a great Saturday. I hope you're having a nice, fun, relaxing day with your family, with your friends, watching football. I don't know what else you would do on a fall day in September, on a weekend, on a Saturday. I don't think there's a lot of good football games on, really. I know. Well, wait. I know. There's a Big 12 game can't remember who the hell's playing. West Virginia already played, so I don't really give a shit. And Navy played too. They played Cincinnati. Oregon plays tonight, which, you know, we live in Oregon. I guess by default, I'm expected to be an Oregon fan. I don't really care. Although I will say that the athletic director is from, oh God, what did he say? It was cool. Really good guy. I met him. We talked for a good while with lunch. And no, he was, because I was born in Morgantown and grew up in Fairmont, and he was born in Fairmont and grew up in Morgantown. So, and he's about 10 years older than me, but really good guy. Enjoyed talking with him. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch Washington, the Huskies play tonight, and flip between that and Oregon. Anyway. That's all I can really think to even talk about. Start rambling. I don't even know why I looked at that chicken. I mean, hell, it's been, what, 10 minutes? And we still look like albinos in there. So, yeah. I don't know. That's all I can think to talk about. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. I know I am. Took the kids to, oh shit, what it was? It was a Cub Scout. Landon's doing Cub Scouts now. So, that was cool. I did Cub Scouts, and then I did Weebelows. I think I'm gonna go on. I need to Google what a Weebelow is. I still don't know. I guess I really didn't care when I was. Shit, how old was I? 8, 9. Anyway, I still have my Pinewood Derby car. It was the General Lee. Really cool. Funny story here. I had to. I guess where they put the weights in it, it weighed too much. So I remember my dad with his, his pocket knife digging out the weights that night of the Pinewood Derby race, and I had to race my Pinewood Derby car backwards because that's where all the weight was. So when they release the cars at the same time, they all go down, and I fucking dominated everybody. I know that is weird, a 38-year-old bragging about the Pinewood Derby, but I was really proud because I helped make the car, and my dad dug out all the weights. So it was this shanty-ass struggle bus that was painted orange and had a 01 and my name painted on the side, like the General Lee. And no, I kicked everybody's ass. Or my car kicked everybody's ass. But I don't know, it was funny, and and the next year I didn't do anything to the car. I didn't touch it, modify it, or anything. And I went to go do it, participate again. And I don't know what butthurt parent changed the rules to where you can't race your car backwards. Apparently I kicked his son's car's ass the year before. So Daddy had to change the rules. And that was fine. I lost. But yeah, that was, I still have that car somewhere. It's in my parents' house. Man, I should dig that. Next time I'm home, I should dig that thing out. Anyway, wow. You talk about a rabbit hole as fuck on that one. Anyway, I'm done talking. I'm gonna go in and make the sides. Some kind of potato and vegetable to go with these. And Landon will probably end up eating chicken nuggets and a hot dog and a cucumber. Because he wears rain boots everywhere, and I guess that's what rain boot wearers do. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday and a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.